guys, welcome to Motivational Monday. I look a bit different. What I am doing this morning is a no makeup day, and I've just put virgin coconut oil. Let me show you the brand that I use. I put virgin coconut oil on my face every now and then, and I also use it as a sunscreen as well. But in the winter time it will go solid, and in the summertime it will melt and go liquid. So this lasts you a really long time. And I also like to put it on my nails too and on my lips. It's just a really nice fresh oil, and it's so good for your skin. And I'm also letting my hair air dry, because every now and then it is good just to let your hair air dry and keep that heat off, because every time you add heat to your hair it is going to slowly damage it more and more. So just a nice fresh easy day. And I'm also not wearing deodorant today. I'm not going anywhere, I'm staying in the house, so every now and then it's good not to put anything on and let your skin just breathe there. Right, so hope your past week has been eventful and a good one for you. Mine has been interesting. So my goal, let me go put this down first, sorry. So my goal for last week was to weigh in on Monday at 163 pounds. So I'm going to add that at the end of this video. And then I also touched on the fact that I take magnesium. So I thought I'd share with you the brand that I use, and it's Target's own brand. And I didn't realise, I knew it was calcium and magnesium together, but it also has zinc, and it also says with vitamin D3. Now, if you use a particular brand and you'd like to share it, just add it to the comment, because I think it's a good place that we can communicate back and forth with one another, you know, and give reviews. I'm happy with this one. Yeah, I didn't realise it had so much in it, but I also take a multivitamin. Let me show you that too. Okay. So this one is a Vita Fusion. It's gummy vitamins, and you take 2 a day, and it's just a women's multivitamin. And then I also take fish oil, and this one is 1400 milligrams. And this one's good because I don't taste it. Yeah, it doesn't have an aftertaste. So if there are any vitamins or supplements that you take that you want to share, please do in the comments. Right, where was I? So I've talked about the weigh-in. So last week I did a challenge, and it was a 20-hour fasting challenge for 5 days. And I did it, pretty much. So the first 3 days I was very strict, and I'm going to add some video of the food that I ate and the times that I ate. So this is day 1 of the 20-hour fasting challenge. I'm about to have my first meal. It's 1:45 in the afternoon, and I think my time I'm going to eat is between 12:30 and 4:30. I think that's the best time that I'm going to be able to do for this week. So the first meal is going to be a good fat. That is the way that they suggest to break the fast. So let me show you what I'm about to eat. So I am using extra virgin olive oil to fry my eggs in. Okay, 2 fried eggs with salt and pepper, some small tomatoes, and a whole avocado. And as you notice, there is no toast, which is a little odd to have fried eggs with no toast to me. But anyway, we're going to stick to the rules. We can do this. It's now 2:45. I'm going to snack on some of this fruit here. Okay, the time is 4:25. So I've got up until 4:45 to eat my dinner. Let me show you what I've made. Okay, I've got some cold chicken, I've got some boiled cauliflower, some roasted parsnips, and I've done a baked potato. I've sprinkled it with black pepper, but instead of butter, I've just drizzled a very light amount of olive oil. So that's tonight's dinner, and after I finish this, I just have water until 12:30 tomorrow. Day 2 of the 20-hour challenge. Now, I had forgotten that I've made plans to go out with some girlfriends for lunch today, and it's at an Italian restaurant. So I've looked at their menu. I think I found something that's okay to eat. When we get there, I really hope it's still on the menu, not an old menu that I'm looking at. And we should be sitting down to eat at 12. So by the time the food's brought to us, it should be around 12:30. So I'm still on track for my time. I'm just not probably going to be eating a healthy fat as a starter to break the fast. So let's just see how the rest of the day continues. It's 4:20. This is dinner with a little bit of hot sauce, afterwards some fruit, and also this juice. A couple of pieces of raw cauliflower too. 1 o'clock, day 3. First meal of the day. Got some scrambled eggs with cheese and tomatoes. I'm not sure if I should be eating the cheese, but we're gonna do it. And a whole avocado. Okay, it's 5:35. I'm running behind on dinner, so whoops, I'll probably finish eating by 6 o'clock. And this is my dinner. I've got sweet potatoes, green beans, and fajita style meat. It's really the 4th day I was at work. I didn't video that because I got up and went to work without eating, and I started work at 10 a.m. So my first break was at noon. So I ate an apple at noon. And then at 1:30, I ate my leftovers from the day before. And then I think it was about 3 o'clock, I took my last break, and I had taken probably about 5 strawberries. I had sliced them up, put them in a baggie, and I sat and ate those. So that was day 4. And day 5, I actually met up with friends. So day 5, I stayed within my eating hours. However, I drank some alcohol. We went to a couple of places. We had a couple of cocktails each. But today I'm going to add another fasting day. So all in all, even though I did the fasting hours on day 5, I didn't eat as well as the rest of the week. So this fasting challenge also consisted of not eating bad oils, which I think I did. I didn't eat any bread. And then on the second day, I went out to lunch with girlfriends, and my friend had ordered fries, and she was like, "Oh, would you like one, Maree?" And I nearly said yes, thinking, "Oh, it's potato, I can eat that." And I stopped myself and I was like, "But what were they fried in?" So I was like, "No, I can't." So just knowing what you can and can't eat, it triggered my memory. I was like, "Nope, I can't do that." So that was a good thing that I didn't do that. So I stayed on point really, really well, I think. Now, was it difficult to do? The 20-hour part where there was no eating, that was the easy part because I wasn't hungry. It was the 4-hour part where I had to eat enough to carry me through to the next day. That's where I found the challenge, because I would eat at noon, quite a big meal. Now, I'm not a big eater and I'm a very slow eater. So I would eat a big meal as soon as I could, knowing that not too much afterwards I would have to eat a snack, and then not too much after that I would have to eat my last meal of the day. That was the challenge. The last meal of the day, I just wasn't hungry, and I literally was forcing myself to eat a big meal. That was the challenge for me. Let me know if you've ever done a 20-hour fasting challenge. I was chatting with co-workers about it, and I said to them, I didn't think it was going to be that much difference from doing the 16-8, which is what I have been doing, where you don't eat for 16 hours and you eat for 8 hours. I thought, well, to be honest, all you're doing is squishing it down just a little bit more, down to 4 hours, but that actually was quite a bit difference between that 8 hours. There's enough time in that 8 hours that when you eat, your food gets digested, and then you're like, yep, I'm hungry again, I can eat. Whereas that 4-hour window, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to eat something else now. And it was a struggle, I have to say, but not so much so that I wouldn't ever do it again. I definitely plan to do this again. Now, one of the things that Dr. Mindy Pouts talks about is you have to switch up your fasting routine because your body gets used to it and then you'll stop losing weight. I think that's what she said, you'll stop losing weight. So what you want to do is you want to fast and then you want to go back to your regular eating, breakfast in the morning, lunch, dinner time frame, and then you want to go back to fasting, and then maybe you'll do a few days of 16/8 and then you'll do a 36-hour, and then you'll go back to a regular day of eating. So you're kind of like going up and down, so your body never gets regulated and used to it. So I plan for this week to just go back to my 16/8 for a week. But my challenge for me this week is to go to the gym 5 days. And I really mean it this time. I am going to go to the gym 5 days. So next Monday, I'm not sure what my weight is going to be because I plan on using weights. And normally if you use weights, you'll put on weight. So that's going to be really interesting to see what I weigh next week. I hope to lose 1.5 pounds. But yes, that's going to be interesting. So I'm planning to take my camera with me. We'll go to the gym together and see where we go. So anyway, just a short little catch up. I hope everyone is doing well. I know at least a couple of you are doing fasting, and I know a couple of you have bought the books that I suggested, which was the Menopause Reset, and the other one was Fast Like a Girl, and they're both by Mindy Pouts. So I'll put them in my description box. I still need to order the Menopause Reset. That's the one that I want to read the most. So I'm going to go ahead and order that this week, and then start reading as soon as I get it and tell you what I think of it. So I couldn't tell whether my scales were saying error or being sarcastic and saying, I weighed myself on Friday and I had lost 3.4 pounds. Sunday I weighed myself and I was at a loss of 3.1 pounds. So I'm going to put my weight down today as 163, which is a loss of 3.1 pounds. And next week I will have got my scales sorted. I am sorry about that. So this was just a quick catch up. I really hope you have a great coming week. What are your goals for this week? Put them in the comment box. Let's get a conversation started. Thank you for your support. Thanks a lot guys for watching, and I'll see you